Someone once said to me, you have to bully a bully. And you know what? I gotta say I agree. So whether you're in the army, in a company, or even in your personal life, I think you have to bully a bully. Now, what does that mean? I'm not talking about going out and punching someone in the face or screaming and ranting and yelling. No, I'm talking about calmly, carefully, standing up for yourself in a way that you've planned so that you stay in control. And I'll give you an example. At one of my jobs, I won't say where, I heard from a friend of mine that someone had been swearing at me and cussing me out in a meeting that I wasn't in. So I thought, okay, all right, I'll let it go. The next morning, a different friend said the same thing, that they were also in this meeting, heard someone saying things about me, calling me a piece of shit or whatever it was. Something to that regards. Now, I immediately told my friend, I said, I'm going to call him right now because I wanted to put a stop to it. And I stood up and I told my coworkers who were around me and said, hey, you guys are about to hear an awkward conversation, just so you know, but you're witnesses. Then I called them. And I said, I heard you said this about me. Did you say it? Why did you say it? Do you think I deserved to hear that? Do you think it was pleasant for me to hear that? And I got all the usual, I don't recall making those statements. That's not the way I think of you. It doesn't reflect the thoughts that I have. Yeah, the usual defense. But it doesn't matter because I wasn't looking for big apology and all that stuff. What I was looking for was to serve notice and say, this is the situation. I'm aware of it. And I'm not going to stand for it. I didn't yell. I didn't scream. I didn't complain that always making me feel bad, da-da-da. I dealt with it directly and I sent a calm message. I didn't accuse him of anything, right? I asked, did you say these things? Well, you don't remember them. Well, how come other people remember them, right? I put it to him in that regards, leaving no doubt where I stood. And I've not had a problem since. Now that man was my peer, right? Relatively my equal within the company. Would I do the same thing if it was a superior? Probably, I would. If it was a CEO, I don't know. You got to make a decision. How far are you willing to go? How bad was what happened? How much are you going to push and what are you going to stand up for, right? You can't flip out and complain about everything. Don't get me wrong. And you can't have a litany of complaints either all the time. Otherwise, people will get tired of you. So you do have to pick your moments. But of course, if someone's being disrespectful, inappropriate, you should deal with it. Remember, you've got the company on your side. So if something comes up, deal with it right away and say, you know what? I don't like the way you're speaking to me. And that's not the way we do things at this company. Don't do it again. That's it. And if it continues from there, just get up and walk out of the room if you have to. If you don't, you can sit there, you can take it. You can address it in the meeting. And if it continues, you can address it with your manager or not. All right. Now, I don't have some bulletproof answer. That's why I keep giving you different options, but I'll give you one option from a lady I heard of at a law firm who was sexually harassed many times. I don't know if it was over the course of years or months or whatever it was, but it happened repeatedly. And eventually they called her in one day and said, you know what, things aren't working out. Gonna go our separate ways. Here's your severance package. At which point she said, okay, fine. But let me just talk to you about these things. She opened up a binder. She'd written down all the dates and all the different instances of when she'd been harassed. And she said, here. Now she left the company. She didn't sue them. She didn't file a case with HR, but she darn well took a much better severance package out the door. Flip side, I know a friend who had saved all these chat logs he had received from a manager. And when they came to lay him off, same thing. He said, okay, I'm leaving, but this is because of racial discrimination and because of my religious background. HR said, wait, what? He flipped it around 180. He still works at that company today. and things have been a heck of a lot better for him. So look, my point is, there's different ways to handle bullying in the workspace. But the main thing is stay calm. Base it on the facts, not on the emotions. And you know what? Don't stand for it. Let people know that their days are numbered. Look, I hope this video helped you out. If you got questions, if you need help with something, leave a message in the comments below and I'll get back to you. Hope you enjoyed watching. Have a great day.